Hey guys and girls, Mark here from SeaWorld Earth, and today is a very quick video because we're going to be coming up with some bright ideas for home photography. Now there's a clue there. Pandemic Pixels, you may have remembered a few months ago I created a playlist about things you could do at home for photography because we couldn't get out with all these lockdowns. Well, I've got one more installment in that playlist, and today we're going to be looking at bright ideas. And what do I mean by that? Well, very simple. We need a light bulb, maybe even a second smaller light bulb, and a tablet, an iPad, or something that you can display some rather bright pictures on. Okay, and there's one thing that another additional item that yesterday I cut up a piece of black cardboard and I made this, like a little black box that I can put things in to photograph if I wanted to isolate them from any outside light sources. Perfect for what we're going to do today. Okay, and it's very simple, very easy, and very, very quick. Okay, well here we are in the very small corner of my office, and you'll see here I've got my camera. I'm going to be shooting on my Canon EOS 5 DSR. This is a new one actually, just landed the other day. I've got one of my favorite little gadgets here. This is my little spirit level. I know this camera does have a built-in spirit level, an electronic one, but I like to use this because it's quick and easy. Okay, now let's get this out of the way for now. Okay, on my iPad, what I've done is, just to save some time, is I've got some pictures that I've downloaded for apps that I use for funky little backgrounds, and I've got this one which is rather nice. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to use that as a background inside my little dark house right here. Okay, that's going to lay in like this. No other light source is going to be affecting the light from the iPad, okay, because it's all enclosed in this little black house. And all I'm going to do, quite simply, is I'm going to lay my light bulb on top of the iPad like so, and then it's just a matter of taking a shot of that, and you'll be quite amazed, I'm sure. Very, very quick and easy. Now I've got the lights on ideally because I'm obviously telling you about the tutorial, but to actually take this photograph I'm going to turn all of the lights off and be as dark as possible in my studio. Now that is why I have my camera on a tripod, because we are going to be using a long exposure technique in order to get this shot, because the only light that I'm going to be capturing is the light emanating up from the iPad into the glass elements of the light bulb. Sounds funky, right? I'm going to be on ISO 100 f8, all right, and I will do a quick metering and I will tell you the exact shutter speed. Okay, well, as you can see, I've now got everything set up. I've got the light bulb exactly how I want it on the iPad, inside the little black box there. I've got my camera set up, and actually where we are hold on, f8, ISO 100 and 2.5 seconds. Remember, all of the lights in the room are out. Okay, I'm not using a flash, so all I'm doing is I'm capturing only the light that comes from the iPad. So very big need for stability. Also, what I've got on this camera is I can program the mirror lockup. Okay, and what I can also tell this camera to do is to wait for a certain amount of time after the mirror has locked up in order to take the photograph. And I've got that currently set to half a second because there's no wind, there's no other action acting on the camera. in a very controlled environment. So I've got mirror lockup with half a second delay until the shutter is tripped. Okay, so the camera itself is absolutely guaranteed still. There's no vibration from the mirror locking up or the mirror flap flicking open. So it should be as crystal clear as possible. So let's go ahead and take a few shots and I'll show you what we get. So there you go. You can see you can really get some pretty amazing patterns and lights and colours, especially interacting with the curves of the light bulb. And it's, like I say, it's just something very quick and easy that you can do in the comfort of your own home while you're wondering when the heck you can get out of these lockdowns. All right, and that's just with one bulb. I mean, there's absolutely no reason why you can't go ahead and try with a smaller bulb like this. Just be wary when you come to post-produce or when you come to edit your shots. Try not to handle too much your light bulbs, because you will see fingerprints on the glass of the light bulb if you don't care. You can't really see it with the naked eye, but when you're using a macro lens, and I'm using a Laowa 60mm f2.8 macro lens, when you get under the microscope and you have a look on your computer, you will find that there are some fingerprints. So a lot of extra work for cleaning up and dust and stuff like that, but when you're working at close macro distances, that's the price you got to pay. But hopefully it's something that you can have a bit of a laugh with. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Hit the little notifications bell so you'll be updated as and when there's new content available from yours truly. And I will catch you very, very soon. Take care.